Yeah, that's right. What is going on, my brother?
What is going on?
How
Long
you
time
doing?
no see.
I know it's been like 23 years. Man.
Yes.
All right. What's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead. That's right. Continuing our apocalyptics. I got that Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome still in my mouth there.
Vocabulistics.
Yes. Apocalyptic Day. That's right. If you guys have missed it, make sure you guys head over to Mr. Tony of the Dead's channel. Earlier today, we streamed Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Is it really that bad? And if you want to know our thoughts about that, please check it out. Make sure you subscribe as well while you're there. Yeah. But now we're continuing the post-apocalyptic day, and with Damnation Alley came out in 1977. But let's go see what chat is up to here. The Movie Dojo Army has arrived. That's right, 19 people are here. That's what I'm talking about. Gary D cooking garlic fried rice. That's right. 2 fried eggs and 4 slices of Spam. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Gary. Christopher, what's going on? Andre, Michael Gonzalez, Omegon, Orlando, Goji in the house, Alan123, Tribal Chief, what's going on?
Hello, everyone.
What's going on? Yes. All right. And Cobra Kai rules. Yes, Devin.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Devin said that last time, too.
We agree. We agree with you.
I was like, there's no comments showing up, but I didn't have it on comments, so my bad. Hello, everyone.
So we like all of the genres of cinema and film. We got the gangster flicks, we got the dramas, we got the action movies, we have horror and martial arts. But there is a little subsect of films called the post-apocalyptic genre. That's right. And we are fans of that as well. Sexy Sumo in the house. What's going on, brother? He says, "What's up, studs?" That's right. You are the stud, sir. You are the sumo that is sexy. That's right.
That's right.
So Damnation Alley. So the reason why we're talking about Damnation Alley today, I'm actually, I know you're not, Tony. I have a feeling you're not. But I'm actually glad we're talking about this movie today. And once I go into the Wikipedia, only because it's interesting, the behind the scenes stuff that I will read you guys from Wikipedia. You're going to be like, oh, my God. Yeah, so it's interesting. We'll get into that a little bit later, but we're here to talk about the movie. But there's all these other post-apocalyptic movies Tony wanted me to check out, but unfortunately, every single, like Super Mario Brothers, every single fucking streaming service that's out there did not have the movies, that I could check out and watch. I was like, fuck. So, I was like, well, you know what? I just came random. It was random. I was searching Amazon Prime, came across this post-apocalyptic looking movie called Damnation Alley. The vehicle on the front looked fucking badass.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. The rating for it is low. It was, 44% is not great. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Leviathan, welcome. Thank you for showing up tonight and hanging out with us. And thank you for loving the content. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. So, is it really that bad? Damnation Alley came out in 1977. The same year, another movie came out. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that movie is. But once I get into the Wikipedia section a little bit later, you'll see what I'm talking about. But here we go. So, unfortunately, I didn't even get to watch the Blu-ray remastered widescreen version that you got the chance to watch, my friend. I had to watch it in standard definition, full screen on Amazon Prime. I had to pay for it, but it's all good. It's fun.
I paid for this too.
I know. And it wouldn't have mattered.
You pay $4. I pay like 20-something.
Oh, man.
But it's okay. It goes with my collection. Gotta have them.
Hey. Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah. And it's got a cool vehicle, which is basically the best thing in the film.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got enough people here now. We'll go ahead and get into it and rock and rolling it.
How many do we have?
All right. 17 right now.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we got enough people in here. So to make there's really not a lot of plot to this film. You're introduced to our characters here, played by, we got Jan Michael Vincent from the Mechanic fame and Defiance fame, and of course Airwolf, obviously. And a little bit to the right, we have George Peppard is also in this. And another guy that shows up later that I was dying laughing because I did not know this actor was in this movie.
I know who you're gonna say.
Yes, yes, and it was freaking hilarious. Well, both of these guys are working for the U.S. Air Force, and they're at the base, and they're doing the routine checks. They don't really like each other. Peppard already, his character is already like, yeah, I'm transferring to somebody else because we just don't have the same. We're not on the same wavelength. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so they're sitting down doing their routine checks, and then all of a sudden missiles are launched. Like we're already, World War III has happened. Here we go. So missiles are launched. They're told to fire back, and because of all of the missile shenanigans, it has fucked up the world in terms of radioactive. We have radioactive skies now, and it's kind of what was it, Tony? It kind of shifted.
It shifted on its axis. Yeah,
right. It shifted Earth's axis a little bit, and that's why everything's kind of fucking out of whack. But it kick-started the apocalypse, and now it's basically not that many people around left, and people just basically trying to survive. So it's become that kind of movie. Jan Michael Vincent's character at this point is just like, he's still living on the base, but he's just not really in the military anymore. He's kind of defected in a way. And him and his friend, I keep forgetting his name. Let me go back to him here.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember anybody's names except for, I don't remember anyway. I know Jan Michael Vincent as
right.
Phat.
Yeah, that's all you really need to know. Really.
That's all you need.
But his buddy is kind of defected with him as well.
And
Rest
in peace, by the way.
Yeah. Rest in peace. So everybody's just kind of just hanging out at the base, like really, like we get a shot of Jan Michael Vincent on a motorcycle, and then it looks like there's a woman on the back of his bike, and then all of a sudden, as you do, giant scorpions show up.
I was not expecting that.
because because apocalypse, right? Because radioactive bullshit, right? So did you recognize that it was a dummy at first when he pushed it off of the bike?
I did not.
Because for one split second, I actually thought he pushed a female off of the bike. And said, fuck her, I'm out. You're on your own, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought, what the fuck?
Yeah, his friend thought that too. His friend was like, because when he got back up and dodged all of the bad, horrible special effects.
Yeah.
Bad. I forgot the technology. Not Photoshop, but you know what I mean. The technology. Forced perspective. Horribly done wrong. Horribly. 20 people's hanging out. Thanks for showing up, guys. Special effects of the scorpions. After he dodges all that, his friend starts shooting at his foot because he's kind of mad because they haven't seen a woman and who knows how long. And he's like, man, what'd you leave that woman out there for? And he's like, no, man, take another look. And he looks through the what you call binoculars, and he's like, oh, it's a dummy. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like already, I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? And I'm sorry, but if I'm driving down the street, right, and I'm seeing giant scorpions, I'm kind of like, I would kind of be freaking out a little bit. I don't know. Would you? He kind of seemed like he was just having I'm just joyriding through the desert.
He's like driving around them, and then it's just like he's like kicking at nothing, but like he's like missing. They're just like walking around and shit.
I wouldn't be cracking jokes at my friend.
No.
I'd just be like, giant scorpions, chat. Giant scorpion appear immediately.
Yep.
Now you'd think they would have saved the giant scorpions like at the very end of the movie or something. Like maybe as a climax. But how do you top giant scorpions? You know how you top giant scorpions?
How?
With cockroaches. Yeah, a whole bunch of bad
armor casings.
Yeah, rubber looking cockroaches
Oh
that are
my
placed on
God.
rugs. These fake cockroaches are placed on mats, and you can see the strings
Yeah.
pulling the mats to make it look like there's a huge mob of cockroaches invading the area, which happens later. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? I mean, that makes sense, right?
That's
Yeah.
apocalyptic right there to be. Oh my
Hold on,
God.
let me go back to chat here. See who else is here. Devin's Devin's here.
Devin went to sleep, I guess.
Tribal Chief. That's right.
You know, when he first pushed the girl off the bike and it hit the ground, I saw it was a dummy, and I thought it was just the movie. We have these fantastic graphics or whatever with the scorpions. They have no budget. It must have been a dummy, for the girl falling. I thought, oh my God, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it is a dummy.
Yeah.
But when he first showed up, I swear there was a girl in the back.
But you don't throw that at the audience like right at the beginning. Like it's like out of nowhere, just giant scorpions, unless you got tons of shit like that throughout the rest of the movie, right? Then it would make a little bit more sense. We're like, okay, but just throw that right at the beginning of the movie, and then we never see them again. Yeah, they never encounter them again.
No,
and then it's like, oh, cockroaches later, really? That's how we're up in the ante here. So anyway,
I was excited to see what else was coming,
right?
Right,
and even though the special effects weren't that great, it still would have been a fun watch if we had more of that kind of stuff throughout the whole movie. Even if it's not like state of the art, it still would have been fun. But no, we have to top that with going to the fucking casino. What the fuck was that scene?
Oh,
money has no value. Who gives a shit? Oh. All these the slot machines are not, we're getting all this free money for what?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they hit the jackpot. Wow!
Yeah, for what, dude? Like, then money has no value. So anyway, okay. So I got my little bootleg notes over here. So now we get to the afterglow explosion.
Mm-hmm. The afterglow. I honestly thought that was just bad. I say green screen.
Yeah.
Like when the sky was doing it, I thought, man, they didn't even cover that up. It's like, oh, that's the atmosphere. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, what I meant by afterglow. Yeah. The guy basically looking at the girly magazines. Yeah. So in the same Air Force base, this random dude comes in out of nowhere. He's like, you got 20 minutes with my stuff, man. And the guy takes the magazines and he's got 20 minutes to do what he needs to do. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, he's like just kind of passing out or after his little, his own man-made afterglow. And then he's smoking a cigarette. The cigarette drops behind him. Lands on the other girly magazines, which causes a fire. But there's gas and shit everywhere in the building, so the whole building blows up, killing the general. Yeah, killing the general who did not have one line of dialogue and then he just died. And that was the actor who played the "Keep the Beaches Open" in Jaws.
That's where he's from. Yeah. I could not think where he was from. Okay, right. Thank you very much.
Right. So I was just like, did that just happen? Yep. Okay, that just happened. All right. So anyway, afterglow baiting, we got baiting, right, which causes an explosion, killing characters, and then not too long ago we had this. So we're in the same movie, right? I don't know. Are we in the same movie? So anyway, what's his name? Peppered. I'm gonna call him Peppered. Peppered, basically was like, all right, we got a distress signal out here in New York, Albany. There might be some people out there. Let's go, right? Yeah. So then the real star of the movie is not Peppered or Jan Michael Vincent. The real star of the movie is the vehicle.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it called? The land.
I forget.
The land stalker, land walker. What is it? God damn it.
I can't remember what it was.
It's not like we just watched the movie or anything.
The 12-wheeled monster.
The Landmaster.
Landmaster.
Yeah. So take a look at this, chat. Watch this right now. This is 1977. Tell me if this doesn't look badass for 1977. Watch this. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's that 12 wheels.
The smallest door in the world.
Machine guns, right? Protects them from the radiation. You got missiles on the top. This thing is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really the star of the film, and probably the only thing that fans of the film remember about the movie, really. But here's the thing. You already introduced what? Giant scorpions, right?
Yeah.
And now we got this motherfucker showing up with missiles and guns and shit. What is the next thing you're thinking about right now? Oh man, it's about to go down. We about to have some action-packed badassity. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, we gonna have some bad computer effects. Fucking giant scorpions get blown up. Fuck it. Let's have some fun.
Let's bring out some Ray Harryhausen shit. Come on.
Something, right? No, we don't need any of that. Right? Now tell me, when Pepper showed up with the Landmaster, and tell me, as soon as he showed up with it and popped open the top, got out with his hands the way he's holding it right there, got the cigarette in his mouth. Tell me if you didn't think of him saying, "I love it when a plan comes together." Because he's Hannibal from A-Team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty sure this. You never know. This movie may have gotten him the role in in A-Team. You never know.
Might have.
So one good thing came out of the movie. So now they're going on their adventure, right? There were actually 2 Landmasters, and they just wasted the other one. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So we had some really bad, bad effects. Tornadoes came over. They fucked up the other Landmaster. They killed the other guy in there.
Mm-hmm.
So now Jan Michael Vincent's partner, his buddy, is now just in the one Landmaster now as they go on their adventure. And look at this shot right here. You know what I'm thinking about right now? Was it just me, or did this movie feel like an R-rated violent Disney film?
I don't know. I had no feelings watching this movie.
You said you had no feelings?
I went numb.
You went numb. Right.
I watched it like this.
Another memorable thing, if you want to call it memorable, is the skies. You have, because of the radioactivity, the skies will show up in different colors. And that's one of in terms of like the setting and all that, the skies were interesting. I will give the movie that. We never really had anything like that in cinema, in terms of different colored skies, purple, red, and all that. So that was all interesting. I saw a review of the movie. This might sum it up perfectly right here. I love this movie. Me and my friends saw it, I don't know how many times in the theater when this movie came out back in the day, and we loved watching it. Why? Because we were high.
That is perfect.
We were high, and we just love the colors in the sky, man.
Oh
you understand? Being high, watching the colors, it's like, whoa. There you go. So we should have watched it high, Tony. We blew it.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Damn it.
So we have our team going on their little adventure here. Now here's the thing. The plot setup and the concept is fine.
Yeah. It's
fine. Like this concept could have worked, if it was more exciting, or if something would happen. I was like, what is, like, nothing's happening in this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they come across the casino.
Circus,
yeah. And they go in there, and for some reason, maybe trying to relive the old days and getting excited about winning money. I'm trying to think, like, what was the point of that scene? Well, anyway, they meet a female who was hiding there, right? It's not worth going into her backstory. I actually already forgot her backstory, to be honest. But she shows up. The actress that plays her, let me see, what's her name? Dominique Sanda plays a useless female that screams a lot. That's what she plays.
It's on IMDb, actually.
She literally sees just one cockroach and screams as if she saw Freddy Krueger. Okay, like I'm like, really? Is that you do that the whole movie? Like, really?
Yep.
So yeah, so she's useless. She's a useless character. But the movie started to get a little bit more interesting for me because a certain someone shows up that I was not expecting at all, and I could not stop laughing.
Yep.
All right. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here.
No, I think you're going good so far.
Okay.
Well, you're missing the part in the car.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Cockroaches.
Before that, though.
Oh.
I get it. Okay. Mad Max is not out yet. The George Miller, movie apocalypse universe does not exist yet. I understand that. Mad Max literally came out 2 years after this movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have that yet. There's no big shoulder pads. There's no spikes. There's none of that. Okay, I get there's no car chases, crashes. I get that world does not exist yet. I understand. However, and I get it. Around this time, what movies that were out? Right, we had Squirm, where the killer worms. We had the fucking frogs with a young Sam Elliott with frogs that did nothing.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that was a fucking horror movie. The frogs just showed up and didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what we got to work with. Now there are some good post-apocalyptic films, in the 70s. They have the Omega Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I Am Omega, whatever, with Charlton Heston. That was good, right? So they exist, they're there. But the post-apocalyptic universe that we're kind of used to because of the George Miller verse, which kicked off the whole genre really in the 80s, it's not here, right? But I could not help but to just imagine how much better every scene would be if something would happen taken from that universe. Like, were you just like me when they got to the casino and they were getting all that money? Were you waiting for an ambush?
Yeah, I was waiting for something. Like somebody has to be there, like a gang or something.
Yeah. Like I was waiting for like an ambush or something. Is something going to happen? Well, anyway, they get outside. They end up taking the girl with her because girl. So then they get outside, and then you get the killer You had killer cockroaches, right? Mm-hmm. Killer cockroaches. Now, could you answer this question, please? I need help here.
Okay.
I need help. What the fuck was the Major doing while Jan Michael Vincent's best friend was getting eaten alive inside the car? What was he doing that entire time?
I don't remember what he was doing. Nothing useful.
But I'm just
he was looking for the fire extinguisher.
He's like they're crawling all over him, and he's getting eaten. He's yelling for Jan Michael Vincent's character. Yeah. And then he gets into a car thinking he'd be safe in there, and then they get him in the car, and then they completely destroy his whole face. Like his face is gone. How much time has passed? What the fuck was the Major doing? He's right there. Yeah. And then later, after the guy's eaten to death, he comes up with a fire extinguisher. I'm like,
that part was funny. It's like opens up the door, he's like, shuts the door.
It's like, thanks.
Like, whoops. There was no emotions in this movie.
No.
By anybody. It was like a kind of thing.
Yeah. But it looks like the only guy that actually gave a shit in the movie is Mr. Young Jackie Earl Haley. That's right. Rorschach from Watchmen. That's right. Very super young, itty bitty, shows up in this movie, and they end up picking him up. Who has amazing
says that on the back here too.
Yeah. Who has amazing aim throwing rocks at people.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ridiculous aim.
Yeah.
It must have been, through his whole Bad News Bears adventures, like, But yeah, he shows up. Interesting character. He's so young. Me and Lady Fatblood couldn't stop laughing. We're just not used to seeing him that way, seeing him so young.
Yeah.
And so they kind of, he doesn't have any parents, and he's kind of by himself, and they kind of take him in, and he kind of looks up to Jan Michael Vincent a little bit. He wants them to teach him how to ride a bike and all like that. But don't fuck with him. If you fuck with him and there's rocks in the vicinity, you're fucked.
You're done for.
You're 50 yards away. You're gonna get hit right in the head with rocks.
Yep. Big rocks.
When you look at this picture right here, the first thing that came in my mind was him saying, "I'm not stuck in the landmass." I screwed it up. I'm not stuck in the landmass with you. You're stuck in the landmaster with me, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but say that line. Sorry, even though I botched it.
No, that's fine.
Anyway, he shows up, and they kind of take him under their wing, and then they still kind of continue with this adventure. So here we go. 105 minutes have gone by, and after of nothing, 105 minutes of horribly bad rubber-looking cockroaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some bad giant scorpions that could have been fun if they kept bringing stuff like that back later, but they didn't. We had some bootleg, horrible-looking tornadoes that made Wizard of Oz special effects look like, fucking Industrial Light and Magic. So nothing's happening, really. But then, finally, after 105 minutes go by, finally, we get something interesting. And it was the most tense, interesting, and, oh, shit. Okay, shit's about to get real now. Like, it's about to go down.
Yep.
They end up coming across this little, like, saloon, like, bar right here area.
Mm-hmm.
And they run into some ruffians. And they're basically outmanned and outgunned, right? And, of course, what are they going to do? They have to go along and they have to do what they want. They have to do what they have to say.
Right.
And, of course, I think the other three of them went outside to go check on the Landmaster because they're going to eventually steal the Landmaster from them.
Oh, yeah.
And then one stayed behind looking like fucking Alan Moore, stayed behind and was basically getting frisky with the useless female. But which again, little Rorschach showed up and fucked that dude up. I think that was a real throw. Like it looked like it was all in one shot where he just threw the rock 20 feet from the dude and hit him right in his head. Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
It was.
So he's trying to help the lady out, and of course he ends up sneaking. He ends up taking the gun from the guy and then sneaking it back up to Jen Michael Vincent's hand. Like he's the most useful character in this whole movie.
He really is.
They get the upper hand on the baddies. They kick ass, take names, and then they're off to the next bullshit adventure. But that was really the only part of the movie. But you had to wait 105 minutes for that to happen.
Yeah. And of course, those guys, all they wanted was one thing.
Well, yeah.
But there's an order to it, apparently.
Yeah. I kind of chuckled at that. But yeah. So now more shenanigans, more adventures, kind of, if you even want to call it adventure.
An adventure.
Again, I'm like, is something going to happen? Like, can we? Where are we going, movie? What are we doing? Right?
Yeah.
And then they end up getting somehow getting in the ocean, and then some of the worst. But then, of course, the Landmaster could do all. So they it ends up floating to the top, and they're fine. They're rescued. But some of the worst, like I don't know, man, this might be even bad for a Godzilla flick. I mean, look at this, chat. Look at this right now. What is this? That's the Landmaster, guys. So in comparison, here we go. Comparison. Boom.
I don't see.
What is this? This is bad for even a kaiju film, man. Like, what is this? So anyway, just not impressive. not impressive effects at all. But you're gonna get a little bit of an explanation of why once I start reading the Wikipedia page. You're gonna be like, oh boy.
Okay.
Now, before I get to the finale, before I get to that, am I missing anything else in the plot, storyline wise? Am I missing any key
Plot?
element? Yeah.
Did we say there was one? No. No, you're pretty good. It's drive, stop, something. Drive, stop, something.
Yeah. They barely used the missiles.
Yeah.
They used the missiles to blow up the saloon.
Which
I don't even know if they used the machine guns.
no, I didn't see no machine gun shot. They should have, instead of blowing up the saloon, they had the gun. They shot the other guys. He should have went in and taken some stuff with them.
Something.
I mean, I don't know.
I guess
they're military, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Click back to chat here.
Don't pick on Godzilla.
All right. So
I'll be honest, at this last part of the movie, I was getting so bored. It was like watching Vikings versus Krampus.
You just
I was like, and I woke myself up going, I have a loud snore, and I woke myself up several times. I'm like, okay, it's not over.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've seen worse movies. I've seen movies that made me want to throw something at the screen. Okay? This is just one of those movies where it had a really interesting concept and a cool vehicle, but nothing happened. And it was just, but I've still just, from watching it from beginning to end, well, beginning before I get into the finale, it was just like, nothing's happening. But like, I'm not like screaming, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, ugh. It's just, it's watchable. I'm sure there's fans of it, right? But then this happens. So they survive the ocean, and excuse me, and they're all doing their thing and just kind of fixing up the bike, fixing up the Landmaster, and all that. They're swimming in the water, and all of a sudden they get the radio signal from Albany, New York, from the station they're trying to get to. So they run over there. They're all excited. The lady on the other side communicates with them and said, we have our own colony. We're all good out here. There's no radiation. We're all good. Blah, 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 blah. Our skies are normal. No Crayola crayon action going on. Like skies are good to go. And come out here. And then, of course, Pepper wants to do, or whatever his name is, wants to do it. I'm just going to call him Hannibal. He wants to do it. And, of course, Jan Michael Mitch is like, fuck that. We're going into town to get beat. We're going into town to get pizza and beer. Now, let me rewind a little bit. Not that there was anything happening. But let me rewind. Let me rewind chat. So the movie starts with World War III post-apocalyptic stuff. This shows up. But before that, we had this.
Yeah. So
when you open up your movie with this, right? And then you get a little real. Right? With the evils of humanity. Then you have that. So my question is, when you open up the movie with giant scorpions, the last thing you think would the finale would be is, let's get pizza and beer. And they get on the bike. Rorschach gets on the bike. He's all like, he's all happy. And then they drive, they ride to the colony and they show up. And everybody else, there's another 2 human beings. And the whole colony runs out in cheesy movie fashion. And they all grab them and hug them. And I was like, that's when I lost it, man. I was fine up to that point. I was just bored. But that is one of the worst anticlimactic endings for your post-apocalyptic adventure of a lifetime experience, which is what the poster tries to tease you with.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me Have them fucking fight the giant scorpions at the end of the movie or something, and then find the colony. I don't know.
Like
But I was just like,
instantly they show up and then the credits are
yeah.
going up. And I'm like,
I was like, wow, that's the end of the movie. That's seriously the end of the movie.
That's exactly what I said. That's it.
Yeah,
I say that too much, to be honest.
yeah.
With movies,
the ending to this movie was puke.
It was.
It was puke. I was just like, come on, dude. How do you do that? Like, how do you end it that way? This is horrible. Sexy Sumo says Ewok celebration.
That was better.
Yeah, that was better. God.
Well, they didn't lie on here. It does say an adventure you'll never forget. I'm not going to forget this.
I don't know. I thought you forgot it already.
I'm trying not to remember, but
Yasuke says, yes, one of the movies that influenced Fallout. Well, at least something good came out of this train wreck. All right, so just it's a little lengthy. I'm going to try to speed read through it, but chat, I got to read you this. So Lady Fatblood did some research. Well, she found this out on Wikipedia. She told me to read it. So this is what happened to this movie. Here you go. Watch this. It's a little lengthy, but I'll try to speed through it. Hold on one second. Let me find it here. All right. Production was rife with problems. The devastated landscapes and giant mutated insects proved to be nearly impossible to create despite the large budget. For example, a sequence involving a giant 8-foot-long scorpions attacking a motorcycle was first attempted using full-scale scorpion props, but they did not work, and the resulting footage was unacceptable. The solution was to use actual scorpions composed onto live-action footage using the blue screen process in post-production. Another action sequence with giant cockroaches used a combination of live Madagascar hissing cockroaches with large numbers of rubber bugs, and we called that out, which looked unconvincing on screen. No shit. As the strings pulling mats covered in fake insects were plainly visible. Here you go. Ready for this? Okay. To complicate matters, according to director Jack Schmidt in his memoir, studio chief Alan Ladd Jr. redirected about a quarter of Damnation Alley's production budget as completion funds for George Lucas's lower budgeted film Star Wars.
Wow.
So a quarter of this movie's budget, they took it away and they gave it to Star Wars.
Lucas.
They gave it to Star Wars. Smite was not made aware of the budget reduction on Damnation Alley until he neared its completion, which further compromised most of the remaining special effects work for which there was now very little money left. Now here we go. Check this out. The original director's cut of the film, delivered to the studio by Jack Smite in the late 1976, ran 2 hours and 15 minutes. Even though the special effects work was not completed at the time, the studio made minor changes to the cut and awaited the completion of the special effects work prior to releasing it. While the effects were underway, the completion funds were diverted to Star Wars, which eliminated several important effects scenes which had not yet been created, including the Minuteman III missile launch sequences, the base explosion, the storm, the tsunami in the last act. Because these scenes were cut, Fox relied on stock footage from other films and public domain footage of missile launches and nuclear explosions. I'm sure you recognize that. Like, it looked so bad. Like, it looked like stock footage. Because of this and the last-minute decision to add radioactive skies and special effects, Damnation Alley was in post-production well past the intended release date of December 1976 due to the difficult process of superimposing optical effects on the sky in about 300 shots, which was not planned for during filming, resulting in poor execution of the effect. This pushed the release date from December 1976 to March 1977, and then again to June 1977. It was during this delay that 20th Century Fox released their other science fiction film in 1977, Star Wars. This is going to blow your mind. The studio had planned to release only 2 science fiction films that year, with Damnation Alley intended to be the blockbuster.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yo, chat, are you hearing this? Damnation Alley was intended to be the blockbuster hit that year, not Star Wars. Dude.
Oh my God.
And I'm not surprised though, because if you think about it, science fiction films were probably not huge. Like traditional space science fiction movies, they probably did well in theaters, but they probably weren't like blockbusters. But here we have this big, Jan Michael Vincent was popular, right? He's on the rise. We have this really cool vehicle, and we have an adventure film. So they probably assumed, this was gonna be the hit. Not that George Lucas movie, whatever the fuck that's about, with the
Star
Wars or some shit.
Star Wars walks.
But I couldn't believe it, dude. That Damnation Alley, the movie where nothing happened, was supposed
Thanks, George.
Was protected. But that's why I'm still glad we watched this movie, because the behind the scenes was very interesting. Finding out, I would not in a million years would have known that the budget was stolen from this movie to help make Star Wars. Not that connection. I never would have figured that out at all. So it's kind of amazing. It's kind of fucked up, but I guess in the long run, it's good that it worked out this way.
I'm a little okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it. Yeah. There is special features on here that I didn't watch, so now that makes me want to go back and watch them.
Yeah, check it out, dude. There might be some cool behind the scenes stuff, and they'll talk about it. Yeah, but dude, I was just like, whoa. And there was more information. Like in the director's cut, there was supposed to be a love triangle between Pepper, Michael Vincent, and the girl. And at some point, I think they end up fighting. I think Jan Michael Vincent and the other guy actually have a fight scene because he was pissed off. His friend just died, and he's like, "Where the fuck were you?" That scene was filmed. Yeah. But they cut it for time. You know what I mean? So
in doing so, made every. Oh, go ahead.
The Keep the Beaches Open actor.
Yeah.
He actually had more scenes, and he actually had dialogue. But in this version, he doesn't say one word.
He just kind of looks at everything.
Yeah, and then he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, in doing so, like cutting that stuff. Like, do you remember when the bombs were going off, and then like you see them on the thing going closer and closer, and then it's boom, and it said, and they were like, 40% of them still got through, and everything's gone. Jan Michael Vincent just goes over, lights a cigarette. Everybody's just like, 40%'s not 50. It's not 100. Some got through.
Yeah.
But he doesn't give a shit. And then that continues with the whole bike throwing the girl off. I thought, this guy gives no fucks. And then it's like, it's a dummy. It's like, okay, I bet you he would have done that to a real woman. I'm sorry. At that point in time. And then his friend dies, and it's like, there's nothing really going on with that. I don't know. It's just like nobody has any emotions in this movie.
No. I mean, maybe if they kept the budget that they were promised, had to give better special effects, had the extra scenes in there to make things pad out and make more sense, maybe it would. I mean, obviously, it would be a better. There's no maybe. It would have been a better movie,
right?
But would it have been a great movie though? Probably not.
Probably not. But 100% would have been better.
Yeah, it would have. But so we're happy it worked out this way because it gave us Star Wars. But on the other hand, we understand, we could kind of feel for the people who were disappointed making the movie, and we're like, oh, you're just taking all our money. Okay, what the fuck are we supposed to do now? So interesting. I just had to share that with you guys, and
that is interesting.
I was just like, whoa. Now here's something else that's interesting about Damnation Alley.
Okay,
the fan base. Believe it or not, there's a cult fan base for this movie, and the Landmaster still exists. It's still kept up together to so fans could check it out. Check this out. Check this out right here.
Oh God.
Isn't that cool? That's actually kind of cool. I don't like the movie, but that's kind of cool.
It is.
That there's some fans that did find The movie's not for us. It's not for us. But if somebody else enjoys the movie and found have some fondness for it and some entertainment, I think that's very nice, and that actually makes me feel good, even though I don't like the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a fan base for Damnation Alley, and it helped give us Star Wars, which is a great, and it helped. Hey, this is an important movie. All of a sudden, don't throw away your Blu-ray, Tony. Keep it.
Thanks, George, and thanks, George.
And for the video game fans, it helped inspire the Fallout games. But yeah, that is
true.
Alley.
Is that true that it's?
I'm just saying what chat's saying.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun. But yeah, like again, me and Tony have seen 5 billion movies. Okay, we have seen worse. We have seen Z grade movies.
Oh, yeah.
That have just infuriated us. But this, you can get through it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Mm-hmm. However, I'm not gonna say it's not that bad. No. So I think 44%. You know what? To be really honest, right now, I'm actually surprised it's that high.
I was gonna say I think that's too high. Yeah.
Oh, we could have switched it up. Is it really that good? Review.
Is it really that good? Is it really that bad? No, it's worse.
If you were to rank it, where would you put it? What percentage?
In the 20s.
Yeah.
Probably like
because nothing
23, 24.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that's some of the worst puke throw up endings.
Oh, that ending, yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, dude, wow. Because you think, okay, they're still not at the point of the movie, you're thinking they're not at their destination yet. There's more adventure to come. Mm-hmm. Maybe something better will happen. Yeah. But no, it's just, let's go get pizza and beer.
Yeah. Rorschach.
Yeah, it's all that.
God. The way they took Rorschach down, I'm gonna call him Rorschach because whatever. They're like he runs from them. They're like, we're not gonna hurt you, kid. And he runs. The next thing you know, they're all coming out. Jan Michael Vincent's going after him on a motorcycle. Yeah, he's gonna trust you.
Yeah,
it's just like they're just rolling around on the ground all weird.
Yeah, he's like tackling them and shit. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe
he's making me a little uncomfortable now watching this.
Maybe he doesn't want to go with you guys. Yeah. You ever think of that?
He survived him by himself here for how long?
Yeah. Well, he was the best.
Maybe he wants the girl. That's it.
Yeah, it was.
And he comes back in and he said that was the lines I liked. He goes, "Can I just get another sucker?" Wants a lollipop. Can I just get another sucker?
And the guy that's trying to assault the woman stops to go get him a sucker.
Yeah.
And I turned to Lady Fablet and said, "What the fuck is happening?" Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Damnation Alley, everyone. But here's the thing. If any of you were fans of Damnation Alley, I think that's awesome. If you fondly remember it, whether you're high, you weren't high, I think that's awesome. But you know how it is on the channel. We got to be honest. Be honest. So is it really that bad, Damnation Alley? Yes, it is.
He was such a bastard in that movie.
Yeah.
But it was.
Unfortunately,
thumbs down.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was. So, and it sucks that behind the scenes it got slaughtered. And it may have been a better, more entertaining product, but we got to grade the movie as how it was released, man.
That's right.
That's how it was released. Unless there's a special edition 4K Damnation Alley extended cut coming out. And Tony's like, fuck that. I'm not buying this again.
Only if somebody gets it from you am I going to have
it. All right, let's go to chat now. Chat, let us know if you guys have seen Damnation Alley, your thoughts on it.
I have a question for chat then.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, a lot of people don't like remakes or revisions and all that. With knowing that this got chopped in half with budget and everything, and Do you think this deserves a remake with what they intended with now and have it make down nowadays?
I think, Chad, you can answer this question too, but I think a remake could be exciting.
I agree.
Does it deserve a remake? No.
No.
No, it doesn't deserve a remake. But if they do make one, it can be really exciting, dude. Just imagine, take the Landmaster design, but modernize it.
Mm-hmm.
A little more
Mad Max it up.
Yeah, dude. And better special effects for the giant scorpions, and have them come across more creatures and more bad guys and more villains, and it's just an adrenaline rush from beginning to end, dude. Bro.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
It would be really cool.
And they can have like a tribute to Jan Michael Vincent in it. Or maybe Jan Michael Vincent could be played by what's his name, played Rorschach.
Yeah, he could, Jackie. Yeah, have him in there as like the lead dude. That'd be great. Or as the villain, because he's so good at the villain.
Yeah, he could be the guy, the only guy that grew their hair long, apparently. In that place. Yeah. That would be cool. I would like to see it.
Probably gonna have to watch it with some heroin. Oh man. You scroll up a little bit. What's up, Kev John?
See, my wife didn't get to watch this with me. I watched it solo. But she would have enjoyed this as well. She's brutal. She's brutal with her. She's like super honest. There's no like, and it's like, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's just like, that's it.
Yeah, she don't care if it hurts feelings.
She lays the hammer down. That's it. Hey, I like that. But yeah, if they did a reboot or remake, put some interesting, awesome, creatures in there. Play around with. It doesn't have to be giant scorpions. Play around with the whole mutation radiation thing. You could have all kinds of creatures and shit.
Yeah, some weird shit out there.
Fight, dude. It would be really cool.
Yeah,
they won't. Because this movie's lucky it even has a cult following right now. You know how they are, man. Hollywood's like, it's gotta have a big following, unless they're desperate.
It wouldn't be a new idea, but it would be something.
Just a cool action flick.
Yeah, I would definitely watch it. Let's get a petition going.
Throw some
petition, everybody.
Petition.
Of course, nowadays we probably couldn't call it Damnation Alley. It would probably be like Darn Tootin' Alley or something.
Oh. Orlando says, I think a remake with the OG Landmaster since is still around. A remake. Oh, he says do the remake with don't change the Landmaster, just keep the original design since it still exists.
I think that middle of that though was a little weird.
It looked a little wonky.
Yeah,
it looked like it might have come apart.
But this thing
like when I went around the corner,
stand all this shit. But if I have a knife, I could just get right through it.
Yeah. Here,
you could get a shower. Everyone can get a shower once a week, whether you want to or not. And they I know they lived on the base and everything, but like you find Rorschach, he's disgusting. The girl, she's kind of okay, living it up there. And the people at the base are all clean. And in fact, there's no other clothes apparently because he's wearing the same stuff. Jan Michael Vincent grew his hair out, found some camouflage. But the Pepper guy or whatever, he's like the same.
Yeah.
But I was expecting a fight between them two because I could tell he liked her. And of course, Jan Michael Vincent was going to get the girl. But nobody technically really got the girl.
Right. Unless that's unless that was something else that got caught.
Yeah.
Because apparently a love triangle.
Yeah, that would have been cool. There's no nudity either. She's the only female in it. Not saying movies need nudity,
Right.
but that would have bumped it up to at least 25%. You know?
just send little Rorschach on an errand. Have him get on a bike. Hey, go catch something. Bring some
You
food
want to
back.
learn how to ride my bike?
Right,
Go
man.
ahead.
Kev John, what's going on? Oh, well, thanks, bud. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. It helps us out here. Thank you. That's right. Movie Dojo Army coming through. Christopher Harris says the ass blasters from Tremors 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. They run into them.
Yeah. Somebody else mentioned in the chat before about Flemish Giants, the Night of the what is it?
What,
Lemus?
the rabbits?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of too when I saw the Scorpions. Lepus. That is a terrible movie.
I have not seen it.
I think Damnation Alley is better.
To know it's bad.
I've seen Damnation Alley is way better.
If they had like that in there throughout the whole movie, yeah, it looks bad, but it's kind of fun in a way because it's goofy looking.
Yeah, but in Night of Lepus, where they have that effect, it's too much, and it's the same scene over and over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, well, maybe not the whole time, but like, well, I remember watching it. That's what turned me off. I'm like, oh my God, they just keep repeating the same thing they're running here.
Right.
I hated it. I never finished.
They kept showing over and over then.
And they don't treat the rabbits nice in that. I like rabbits.
No. The Rock from the Scorpion King mummy. The Mummy Returns.
Oh, God. That movie was fine till the end.
Oh my God, dude! I was just like, "Is this? Are you fucking? Is this over? Is this the movie? No, what?" Credits went up. I was like, "Oh,
yeah." Kev John, oh my God, Lepus was terrible.
Can you at least tell me somebody got fucked up though in the Lepus movie? Did somebody at least get eaten?
I don't remember. I'm sure they did. I think
Chat, let me know. Because at least that happened, unlike nothing happening in Damnation Alley.
I guess the coolest thing was him getting eaten by the cockroaches, really. But I was hoping they would at least show a close-up or something, you know?
Yeah, because you saw the aftermath. They fucked him up.
Yeah. And they were armor-plated, because he stepped on one.
Yeah.
And it hissed at him. So it's like, okay, they developed, tough skin. They can't even kill them. But can't you push them off, for God's sakes? They're a cockroach. You can still pull them.
Yeah.
He gets in the car with the fake ones all over his legs, and they're just like they all like move at the same time. He just like shuts the door. It's like you still have like 50 of them in there with you.
Yeah.
You want to know how those skeletons got in that car? It wasn't the bombs. They were picked clean.
So Orlando says apparently it was real rabbits running through miniatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like over and over. It was terrible.
But yeah, only because of the behind the scenes stuff. I'm actually glad we watched this movie.
Yeah.
Just just because of the behind the scenes stuff. Will we watch it again? Hell no.
No.
We will not.
I'll check out the special features, and after that,
dude, let me know about
again.
Let me know about the special features though.
I will.
Or if you watch it again with audio commentary.
Oh,
But like while you're working on something, hey, you're editing a video or something, you have the audio commentary on the background. That might be interesting too.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I can't just sit there and watch it again.
Nah, you'll fall asleep. You're not gonna make it.
Not unless somebody super chats you $50,000.
$50,000.
I was gonna say 50, but even that's too much. You
get half of that.
I can have
if that happens, you're getting half.
I might send this back to Amazon. We'll see. No.
It's defective. You're gonna send it to me.
What's wrong with it? I watched it. Well, apparently scenes were cut out of it. So we got Star Wars, but we don't have Damnation Alley. I want my money back.
What's wrong with it? I watched it. That's hilarious. That's a good one. Oh my god, that's so good. Have you ever bought a movie, like a Blu-ray or DVD, and open it up and there's nothing in there?
No.
Oh, you're lucky. That's happened to me multiple times. Like I was just
Really?
like, really, dude? I bought like 3 movies from Walmart like years ago. And unfortunately, I waited too long to watch them because it's me. So I couldn't take it back.
Yeah.
And then I opened it up, and both of them, out of the 3, 2 of them had nothing inside. But it was sealed.
Somebody took them? Oh.
Yeah. So most likely it was one of the workers. Bastard.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, really? Because they had the seal on it and everything. Everything was perfect. So that means they opened it up, took it out, put it in their pocket. Yeah, people are dicks, dude. It's like, really? Is that important? Is it really that important? Really?
Yeah.
Is there any movies you're looking forward to, or something you need to buy besides the Raid movies?
Yeah, I for that price that you showed me, I'll probably get them. But that IP Man, I might hold off on that. That's
it's because it's in 4K, huh? That's why it's 60. Because it's 4 movies.
Probably.
Yeah, you'll like those.
I'll check out the trailers or something and see. Who knows?
Yeah, you'll like those. It's Donnie Yen's the man, so you'll enjoy those. But the Raid movies are a must. Just don't watch them dubbed.
Don't watch them dubbed?
No, unless that's how you watch martial arts movies.
I usually read it.
Okay, my man.
The voices are always so terrible.
I know. I can't take it serious.
Like that's not his voice. I know it's not his voice, but like that doesn't even. I don't buy it.
Like unless you're watching it for comedic purposes, it's like the old dubbing from the old days are the best. Because it's like the same guy dubbing like 5 people.
Yeah.
You can watch it and you can laugh at it, right? But if you have the opportunity to watch it in its original language with the subtitles, that's that's the way to go, because it's more of an authentic experience, man.
Yeah.
Like
that's how I watched Versus.
Which one? Oh, nice.
This didn't have captions on it, and sometimes it was a little low. I don't know if that's how it was on yours. You know what? Being that I watched this on Blu-ray and the effects were terrible, maybe if I watched it on like how you watched it, maybe it won't be so bad. But you'll watch it on this, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, it's even worse." Because maybe you could appreciate it with the graininess or something.
What, the Damnation Alley?
Yeah.
Well, I remember I watched it full screen, and oh, you're saying it looks worse in Blu-ray because it highlights all the flaws?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Because sometimes there's like the movies that come out that are, VHS, and they come out on Blu-ray and they look awesome, but then some things are a little too revealed.
Yeah.
So maybe if I went back and watched this on VHS, it won't be. I mean, the story's still going to be shitty and the ending's going to suck, but maybe the scorpions won't look as bad.
Well, I watched it in standard definition, full screen. They look bad still, so you don't have to worry about that. But no, I got you. Like District 9, we got that in 4K, and we love that movie. But the special effects were really good for a low budget. People forget that it's a low budget movie. But yeah, dude, it's a low budget movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
I would never have guessed that.
But the 4K picture is beautiful, but it kind of highlights the CG a little bit. The aliens stick out a little bit too much.
I hear you.
We're still happy we have it because the movie still looks beautiful, but still, it's like, oh damn it, some of the CG. Oh.
I saw that in the theater.
The Lord of the Rings 4K set?
No, that's a lot of money at once for me. I know I say that, but yet I spend like this much here and there, But like,
not going anywhere.
I'm kind of. I just figure I'll wait.
Yeah, just wait. It'll get cheaper.
Hopefully, it's not one of those out of print, $1,000.
There is.
I'll get it on Blu-ray then.
Yeah. Here. This is ridiculous. Look at this. So you need an all-region player to watch these Blu-rays. But my buddy Jamie Powell sent me this, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So one of Jackie Chan's best old school movies is called The Young Master, and it's never been on Blu-ray, and it's finally coming out on Blu-ray by 88 Films, who has been done. They have done a tremendous job remastering. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're aware of 88 Films, right?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
The Young Master Deluxe Limited Edition, Jackie Chan's Young Master Deluxe Limited Edition. Right now, this isn't pounds, but this is still a lot. Oh shit, we got celebrity up in here, Cinestalker. What?
Yo,
what is going on?
What's up, Danny?
The legend is just hanging out here. Did you issue your challenge yet, bud? I'm waiting.
Oh, by the way, with that, I appreciate that you put me in the.
Yeah,
that was cool. I didn't know I was going to be on there.
Yeah, I want to start updating it every time. So, but yeah, we got the stalker, the sinister, the Count Stalkula. Hope you're doing good too, bud. But are you ready for this? You ready for this, chat? The Young Master Deluxe Limited Edition from 88 Films right now, as of right now, $888.
Don't break my chair again.
I'm not making this up. Look at this. There we go.
And that's on their website?
I don't know. You probably won't be able to see
bright white.
Yeah. $888. It's ridiculous.
How much is the VHS? So that's a little bit, you know what? Maybe somebody else will put it out. Like I have a lot of them from them, and they are nice. I mean, I have like Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Like I don't think anybody else has it on Blu-ray except for them. And I don't know how much they are now. Some of them, people are like, "Oh, that's out of print," and now I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
I bought it last year. I don't know if it's out of print now, but I bought it last year. Man, that movie was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. Michelle Bauer.
Oh my god, that and Savage Streets, brother. Cinestalker's here. So I gotta say that. That's his movie right there. Savage Streets.
Yeah,
dude, that was a blast too.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my goodness,
that one I have that too, but I have that from I think Code Red, and then somebody else just put it out or something too.
Yeah, I think it was
another version. This has been out a couple times.
Kino Lorber, maybe
released
it now.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the Code Red one, I think I've seen that one. That one, the cover looks dope. The Kino Lorber cover looks a little generic, but I don't care because I love the movie.
Yeah.
The Code Red one you have, I remember the cover was sick. It was like really cool.
I have it right here.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. See, I
didn't even open it.
I like shit like that. Is that slipcover too? Or is that oh, nice. Yeah. I mean,
I didn't open it because I was like,
is that one hard to find now that Kino Lorber has the rights?
I don't think so.
Because I love that cover. That cover is sick.
Yeah, that's poster worthy, as I like to say. I like to put that on the wall.
Savage Streets.
I know there's another version of it out.
Somebody
in the chat might know one too.
Cinestalker has done the return challenge, chat.
Ooh.
I was a teenage zombie right here. Challenge live. I was a teenage zombie. Here we go. All right. So Monday, brother. Monday, it's going to be I Was a Teenage Zombie and The Crow, Wicked Prayer. You know what's so funny? After I challenged Danny, the Pro Wicked Prayer, he contacted me and he said, he's like, dude, I didn't even know there's a fourth Crow movie. and then he's like, dude, I didn't even know fucking Edward Furlong is the Crow. He's like, I didn't even know that happened. I was like, hey, I'm not surprised, dude. I'm not surprised. So
I never saw that movie, but that just doesn't sound good to me. I like Edward Furlong, but like only in druggy type movies.
That is 0%.
Zero.
Oh
my God. All you have to do is like one thing out of that, and if you can bump it up to 1%.
Yeah. But will I? Will I?
I don't know. I saw the first 2 Crows, but I never saw the third or fourth.
You're not missing anything.
I believe it.
We didn't Is It Really That Bad with Crow Salvation, the third one.
Yeah.
And it definitely has its moments. But I've never seen the fourth one. So
no, I never wanted to.
Yeah, and I was a teenage zombie. I've never seen that either, so that's going to be interesting to check out. So that's going to be fun.
Why bother with wicked prayer?
Because I've never seen it. You never know, Tribal Chief.
It's true.
I might love it. I might give it 5 stars. 8+. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think probably, and I'm probably not a lot of people probably going to agree with me with this, but I think I like Damnation Alley better than Mirror Mirror 2. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No,
don't.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo's in it.
Oh, really?
And it's like one of his first films. The movie's terrible. Like the effects might be better, but that doesn't really matter. It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we've seen worse movies, but than Damnation Alley. But still, Damnation Alley doesn't deserve, to go up in rank. I think it needs to stay where it's at.
Yeah.
Danny, you should watch the movie Monday, bro. You should watch both movies Monday. That way they're fresh.
You watch it tonight. Pray for me.
That's it. I'm giving Wicked Prayer 5 stars just to mess with Tribal Chief.
Just to make the Rotten Tomatoes thing move.
1%.
Like, I have all the power in the world right now.
Is 0.5% a thing? You get 0.5%?
You could just say, it was okay. Damn it.
Have you seen this? I have not seen this.
Nope, I have not ever heard anything.
Wait. I thought, hold on. I meant to click on Jeepers Creepers 3. That's the one I meant. But Creepshow 3, Lady Fatblood's saying, and she said it is garbage. That's what I hear. The worst. But Jeepers Creepers 3, though, have you seen that? I have not.
No.
Okay. I have not seen that.
No, I haven't.
I heard mixed things about it. Am I the only one that likes the second movie?
No, I prefer the second one over the first.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's so much more fun, dude. And the way he fucks with the kids, dude, is so entertaining.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, my God. When he's like sneaking on the bus.
He's like licking the window.
Yeah. And all the kids are like, oh, which one do you want? And the creeper's like, he's like, He's like,
he's like,
not you. Not you.
Big boy.
Come on. That's great.
Yeah, I agree.
He likes Jeepers Creepers 2.
Jeepers Creepers 3 is badly filmed, they say.
Oh. The trailer just looked cheap. It just didn't look right.
I don't know.
Splinter Eye, what's going on?
Hello.
Have you seen Law Abiding Citizen?
No, I haven't.
I have not seen that either. I'm hearing from people in chat as well that it's good, but it's at 26% right now. Yikes! That means Damnation Alley is better than Law Abiding Citizen.
Wow, that's true. Well, it's obvious because not as many people saw this, so it would go down to worse.
Sexumo, he says. Joe 3 was a big pile of steaming shit.
Steaming.
Steaming.
You have to take a poop outside in the snow for that, I guess.
Oh. Have you, speaking of post-apocalyptic movies, have you seen Warriors of the Wasteland, aka The New Barbarians?
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah,
thought?
that one I did see.
What's your thoughts on that one?
I liked it. I like all three of those, like, combined together.
There's three?
No, I there's a pack of them. It's Bronx Warriors and the next one,
okay.
and then that one.
Okay. I think I've seen Bronx Warriors.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
It's been so long though.
It's that one's kind of like Mad Max in a way.
Yeah.
Not Mad Max, I'm sorry. Escape from New York in a way. Yeah, they're not bad. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look.
They're just not Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
No. If you want to see one that's good but bad, it's like a cheesy one, Land of Doom.
That's one of the ones I was going to talk to you about.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's available on Amazon Prime for me to watch.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I only watched it once.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm sure the rating on Rotten Tomatoes is bad.
Oh, probably.
But yeah, after we're done with the stream, just hang out for a second. I'll show you really quick.
Okay.
What we got going, and then we can collab.
Yes.
Right. Orlando, he loves Jeeps 1 and 2.
I didn't like about part 1 is I couldn't stand how annoying Justin Long was. I like him in everything but.
Right. Answer this question, Tony, from Alan.
Is the Mad Max with Tom Hardy good? I haven't watched it. I really like it.
Yes.
I think it's action-packed. It's a thrill ride. Like, it makes me want to drive 90 miles an hour on the highway. It's good. I think check it out. Definitely.
It's an adrenaline rush, man.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chuck. How do you do that? You guys tell me that afterwards too.
It's really simple, man. It's so easy.
So have you ever thought about writing to companies and interviewing like celebrities besides us?
No. Only because I'm still wanting to upgrade a few things. I want to do this in 1080p. You know what I mean? So I'm trying. I would like to upgrade the quality.
Right.
I don't think if hell freezes over and I get an interview with Robert De Niro, I don't think anybody wants to see me interview Robert De Niro in 720p.
Well, I looked at the footage after. It's not on my YouTube, but I looked at it on like Facebook and Twitch, and for 720, it didn't look bad.
Well, like when we're side to side, it's doable. But if it's just me blown up, and you're not there, it's rough. It's kind of rough. But no, I haven't really thought about it. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Maybe I would love to interview like Scott Adkins or Michael Jai White or something like that. I would love to do that. That'd be great. Yeah.
There's a lot of like times when I get like, I'm sure Danny does too. They ask if you want to interview any of the actors from like a movie you want to review or something, and I always say no because I don't have the setup.
Right.
But now I do. So, but I'm nervous as hell.
Oh,
well, I might have to bring somebody on with me.
Yeah. Sure.
Tag team it.
Yeah, sure. All you got to do is write down the topics. What do you want to ask them? And just have that close by.
Well, yeah, I know.
I'll show up. Sure.
It's the part where the speaking.
Thanks, Thunder Eye.
Oh, there you go. I watched 5 minutes of it so far while I was on the can.
It's long. I appreciate it.
That's what she said.
The Man Hammer. Do I like sidekicks? Well, my buddy, check out our Is It Really That Bad Sidekicks video. We did a whole episode on sidekicks, so if you're interested, check that out.
Hang on a second.
Try watching the Sharktopus films because those are terrible. I think I've seen one of them. I don't know which one. Yeah, they are what they are. Sexy Sumo. Fury Road has it all. Action, violence, hot chicks, and one naked lady. Oh, look at that. Oh, VHS. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't. Is it on blue VHS? Or I mean, oh my God, is it on DVD?
Not that I know of, unless it's like a third-party release of it. So I'm not.
This needs a Blu-ray release.
You'd think that would have been out by now. So
yeah.
Are you talking about Silent Rage, Tribal Chief? Because that's the only one I can think of. Silent Rage, and the other one, I can't think.
Silent Rage came out from Mill Creek.
Yeah, he was just asking what was the name of the Chuck Norris horror action film. I said Silent Rage, but there was the other one he did that was kind of more. It was more thriller, cop thriller, but it had horror elements. The Hero and the Terror. There it is. The Hero and the Terror. Yeah, that was another one.
The Hero and the Terror.
There's a fourth Jeepers Creepers coming? Oh, God.
They just don't know what. They're like, no, we'll do this one better. Bad press is good press.
I know, right? Am I going to do a video on Chuck Norris films? I don't know. Maybe.
I honestly haven't seen a ton of them. I've seen some. But he's never my go-to.
Right. I know your boy is. I know who your boy is.
JCVD. I just get. I love his movies. I get such a kick.
There's nothing wrong with some JCVD. Damn it, Dragon Dread. Damn it, Cinestalker. When you get to you'll know what Cinestalker's talking about with Dragon Dread when you get farther in the best of 2020 video.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. On beta before Blu-ray. Yeah, at this point, man, what is going on? Release the movie.
Oh, that'd be cute on beta. A little beta tape of Sidekicks. So that's I don't know if this would live up to its potential nowadays that I'm older.
Which one?
Sidekicks.
Well,
I loved it, but I don't know if I would.
There's a lot of cheese. There is a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But there's enough good in it to where we ranked it higher than what they gave the Rotten Tomato score. Was like ridiculously low. It was like 10%. It was like that low around that time. So
wow.
Yeah. What was some of the Chuck Norris movies have you seen? Have a good one, Omega, and enjoy those Kung Fu movies, man.
See you later.
Let me know what you're watching.
I don't know. I honestly can't think of them. But Delta Force.
That's fun. It's a fun one.
Maybe 1 and 2. I think there's a second. I don't know.
What's the second one?
Expendables 2, his part in that.
I would recommend Forced Vengeance. Invasion USA is great. If you want,
I think I saw that one.
Dude, B-movie schlock. It's now considered in my opinion, it's considered a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah? You're one of those.
Yeah.
So you think Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
Double Uzis, cheesy one-liners. Invasion USA is up there. It's definitely up there.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I did not think I was gonna like Firewalker. I could not believe I had fun with Firewalker, man. And that was canon films trying to cash in on Indiana Jones type movies.
Oh yeah.
Chuck Norris is teaming up with Lou Gossett Jr. and they go on this like Indiana Jones type adventure, and there's comedy in there. Like Chuck's actually not just stone.
Yeah.
Chuck is not just the stoic guy. Like he's like doing funny stuff. Like, and they have good chemistry together, and it's actually a fun movie. Like, because the rating for it is dog shit. So when me and Lady Fat Blood watched it on Blu-ray, we were like, dude, this is like fun. Like it's a fun movie. We enjoyed it so much we thought we would watch a sequel if they ever made one, but it didn't do good in terms of money. But Hitman was good. What is the other one? Oh, my brain is not working. Code of Silence.
Code of Silence.
That's a good one. That's like top 5 right there. Oh shit. We had Cinestalker here earlier, and now another celebrity, Fluffy Gamer, in the house. Did you know giraffes didn't have long necks until after Chuck Norris punched them in the chin?
I love the Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. One is the sword, the sword with royal blood. Is that the old one or the remake? Omegon, let me know. They did do a Chuck Norris cartoon. It was called Chuck Norris Karate Commandos, and I remember watching it, some of it, and in between in between episodes, the real Chuck Norris would be there, giving the "don't do drugs, kids" type of lessons while he's hitting the heavy. I may even had a toy. I don't know. I think I may have had the Chuck Norris toy at some point.
I know I had a toy of him, but I don't think it was from the cartoon.
Oh, I wonder what it was from. Interesting.
I think his leg kicked out.
Oh, are you sure it wasn't? It may have been Karate Commandos.
It might have been, to be honest. I don't know. I don't even remember getting them. I just know I had these toys.
Yeah,
I was only child. And I was probably, I want that. I want that.
I was easy to please as a kid, man. I was not like, where? I want that He-Man, I want the battle damaged He-Man, Dad, not regular He-Man. I was lucky to get, what I got. I was thankful. Like, fuck it. I'll create a whole movie scene out of it.
Yeah. I had some He-Man. They were really cool. I had like some of the action figures and the big toys and that. But my one friend had everything, and it was like up in his attic. It was like a cleared out attic, but it was up there. There's the castle, all the figures around.
Yeah. Well, if you keep watching the video, you might see Eric. Asian movie enthusiast collection in the best of 2020 is pretty funny. His line, but you got Lone Wolf McQuaid. That's another one that's good with Chuck versus David Carradine. I
probably saw more of Texas Walker Ranger or whatever that is than I've seen his movies.
I seen the trailer to the new. I should have did a trailer reaction to it. I really should have, but I saw the trailer for the new reboot coming out, and it looks like garbage. It looks like it's like, why bother when there's absolutely no martial arts in there?
Yeah,
it looks like another generic cop action drama. That's it. From one of the guys who's in Supernatural series. There's like no personality. It's vanilla. I'm like, why bother?
Yeah.
Maybe it was one of those things. Hey, we got the rights to it. Let's do something before we lose the rights. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just so bad. Mr. T had a cartoon. Yep, I remember that. And he had a cereal. That's right. Yeah. Oh, Cinestalker's got a Chuck toy? What? Was it from Karate Commandos?
I don't have it anymore, but I did.
Danny, let me know if that was Karate Commandos. That would be hilarious. That's the only Chuck toy I know about. I remember the cartoon being so generic that the villain was a purple ninja, but he was called Super Ninja.
Ooh. Not
Chuck Norris
Mega Ninja.
Super Ninja.
Nigga Chuck.
Oh, the Octagon. Speaking of ninjas, that's a good Chuck one. Chuck versus ninjas. That's a good one.
I don't think I have that one. I might have that on VHS. I hate that. I have so much shit. I don't know what I have, what I don't have anymore. Oh man.
Oh man.
You know, I hate to call this, but my wife was texting me like, "Are you done soon?" Because they want to go to bed.
Oh no, that's actually perfect because I was actually going to do a live chat with Chat tonight. So Chat,
okay.
if you want to hang out, I'll be back online live at 8:00. Let's do it like that. But we'll go ahead and cut the stream right now, so that way we can get Tony out of here. Thank you guys again for hanging out. And if you want to hang out with me a little bit more, live Q&A at 8:00, you know where to find me. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Tony of the Dead. That's right. Oh, I was right. Look, Sinistarker says, yes, it was Karate Commandos. the Chuck toy.
With a K.
Don't forget tomorrow. Me and Master Chaos, is it really that bad? Super Mario Brothers, it's me, I'm Mario. Hello. And Double Dragon, is it really that bad? I have not seen these movies since I watched them one time, which means it's a billion years ago. So this is going to be interesting. And then don't forget also Friday at 10:30 a.m. I know it's early, but we have to do it because my buddies and all the way in the UK. So don't forget 10:30 a.m. Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah.
And he just sent up his challenge today to me. Ninja Turtles 3, the third movie. Yes.
Oh,
it's that bad. I know. But yeah. See you guys in a little bit, or else I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, Tony. We'll collab again, my brother. I'll text you. I'll Facebook message you the post-apocalyptic movies I came across, and then we'll go from there, buddy. All right, man. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you in a little bit.